In the journey of faith, every believer encounters moments of discomfort where the familiar begins to feel confining. As we traverse this path, we often find ourselves grappling with feelings of restlessness and uncertainty, sensing that something is amiss. It is during these critical junctures that Allah gently nudges us, guiding us toward a more fulfilling existence. The struggles we face are not mere coincidences. They are, in fact, divine signs indicating that change is necessary. In this discourse, we will explore the profound messages Allah conveys during these pivotal moments, illuminating 5 key signs that encourage us to embrace transformation and move toward the peace and blessings we seek. Sign 1. The whisper of restlessness. When an inexplicable restlessness settles in your heart, it is a clear sign that something within you longs for change. This feeling transcends simple anxiety. It is a spiritual signal calling for your attention. Allah reminds us in the Quran, "And we will surely test you with something of fear and hunger." Quran 2:155. This discomfort serves a purpose. It is a test of our patience and a signal to reassess our surroundings. If you find yourself consistently unsettled, take this as a cue to evaluate your environment, relationships, and personal actions. Reflect on the nature of your daily interactions. Are they uplifting, or do they drain your energy? Are you surrounded by individuals who support your growth, or do you feel stifled and discouraged? This restlessness isn't meant to be ignored. Instead, view it as Allah's way of encouraging you to trust His wisdom and to break free from the confines of what no longer serves you. Just as a bird yearns to fly from its cage, your spirit yearns for liberation. Trust that Allah desires for you to rise above the conditions that compromise your inner peace and seek the better that awaits. The discomfort you feel may very well be the catalyst for profound change. To deepen your understanding, consider moments in your life when you ignore these feelings. Reflect on the outcomes. Did you feel a sense of fulfillment, or did you end up regretting your choices? Each time you listened to that whispering restlessness, you might have found your path leading you to unexpected blessings. Embrace this feeling as a sign of growth, indicating that you are on the brink of something new and wonderful. Sign 2. The closure of unseen doors. Have you ever felt that no matter how hard you strive, the doors you wish to open remain stubbornly shut? These closed doors are not merely frustrating obstacles, they are manifestations of Allah's protection. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, beautifully articulated this when he said, "What has passed you by was never meant to be." This means that when doors close, they do so for a reason, often to shield us from paths that lead to harm or disappointment. When faced with setbacks, it is essential to surrender to Allah's plan, trusting that something greater lies ahead. For instance, you may have applied for a job that seemed perfect, only to be met with rejection. While it is natural to feel disheartened, remember that this rejection could very well be Allah protecting you from an environment that is not conducive to your growth. Every rejection is a reminder that what's meant for you will come to you at the right time. Recognize that every closed door is a form of divine intervention. These moments, though often frustrating, are opportunities to reflect and redirect your energies toward endeavors that align with your true purpose. When you experience repeated failures or closed doors, ask yourself what lessons you can extract from these experiences. Are there skills you need to develop? Perhaps this is the time for self-improvement or for seeking opportunities that you hadn't previously considered. Moreover, remember that Allah's plan is always greater than our desires. As you navigate the landscape of your aspirations, take solace in the knowledge that Allah has a blueprint for your life that may differ from your own vision. Trusting in this process can be liberating. It allows you to release the burden of control and embrace the unknown with an open heart. Sign 3. The strain in spiritual connection. Your relationship with Allah is the most vital connection in your life. If you begin to feel a rift in this bond, it is a clear indication that change is needed. The Quran advises us, indeed, the true servants of Allah are those who withdraw from falsehood. Quran 28:55. Surrounding yourself with influences that divert your focus from Allah compromises your spiritual health. Assess your environment. Are there relationships that diminish your faith? Is your spiritual routine being neglected? The world is full of distractions, social media, negative influences, and environments that promote materialism can subtly erode your connection to Allah. It is your responsibility to safeguard your iman. Leaving behind environments that drag you down is essential for spiritual growth. When your connection to Allah feels strained, take it as a divine sign to evaluate your priorities. Engage in self-reflection. Consider the activities that bring you closer to Allah. Are you spending sufficient time in prayer, reading the Quran, or engaging in acts of charity? It may be time to realign your life with these values. Moreover, remember that your spiritual well-being should always take precedence. Protecting your faith should be your highest priority. Surroundings that make you neglect your prayers or your remembrance of Allah are dangerous for your soul. The more you stay in environments that pull you away, the weaker your iman becomes. Allah is telling you to protect your spiritual heart and cut off anything that dims your light. Your connection with Allah is your lifeline. Never compromise it for anything or anyone. In moments of spiritual struggle, seek solace in prayer and community. Surround yourself with those who uplift and encourage your faith. Engage in discussions that ignite your spiritual curiosity and drive. By consciously cultivating an environment that fosters your relationship with Allah, you will begin to feel the strain lessen, allowing for a deeper, more profound connection. Sign 4. The weight of stagnation. Feeling stagnant or drained is not simply an emotional hurdle, it is a significant warning sign from Allah. This sense of stagnation often emerges when we remain in situations, be it a toxic relationship, a draining job, or harmful habits, that stifle our growth. The Quran states, "Indeed, Allah does not change the condition of a people until they change what is in themselves." Quran 13:11. This means that stagnation is an invitation to action. Allah encourages you to take that initial step towards change. Reflect on your daily routines. Are they fulfilling? Are you engaging in activities that nourish your soul and stimulate your growth? Recognize that your current circumstances do not have to define you. The feeling of being stuck is your inner self crying out for liberation. The discomfort you feel may stem from a lack of purpose or direction. It is essential to reassess your goals and passions. Are you pursuing what truly matters to you, or are you simply going through the motions? The feeling of stagnation can be a powerful signal that you need to realign your life with your core values and aspirations. When you encounter moments of emotional exhaustion, take a step back and evaluate what is draining your energy. Is it a job that feels unfulfilling? A relationship that brings more pain than joy? Recognize that this emotional drain is an indication that it is time for change. You deserve to be in an environment that nurtures your spirit and allows for growth. Use this opportunity to explore new avenues that excite you. This could be a new hobby, a career change, or pursuing further education. Embrace the fear of the unknown. It is often the first step toward discovering your true potential. Do not let the fear of what lies ahead keep you shackled to the past. Trust that Allah has a greater plan for you, one that is often revealed only when we have the courage to move forward. Sign 5. The recurring patterns of life. Have you noticed patterns in your life that keep resurfacing? These are not mere coincidences, they are the unmistakable signs from Allah urging you to pay attention. Whether it's advice from loved ones, verses from the Quran that resonate repeatedly, or a cycle of negative experiences, these patterns serve as Allah's way of directing your path. As the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, reminded us, a believer is not stung twice from the same hole. Repeated signs indicate that change is necessary and that you are not on the path meant for you. Take time to reflect deeply on these recurring themes. Are you repeatedly finding yourself unhappy in your job? Are the same types of toxic people entering your life? These aren't just life's challenges. They are lessons Allah wants you to learn so you can grow and protect yourself. Each repeated sign is a reminder that change is necessary and that your current path is not serving your higher purpose. Ignoring these signs is akin to ignoring a lighthouse when you're lost at sea. It's only going to lead you further into the storm. Reflect on the signs that keep showing up in your life. Every time a sign reappears, it's another chance from Allah to course correct and make better choices. This might be uncomfortable, but it's a necessary part of growth. For instance, if you keep meeting people who hurt you in the same way, it's not just bad luck. It's a pattern, and patterns are Allah's way of highlighting areas in your life that need change. Moreover, consider what changes you can make to alter these patterns. Are there actions you can take to break the cycle? This could involve seeking help from trusted mentors, exploring new social circles, or engaging in personal development. Each step you take towards recognizing and addressing the patterns in your life is a step toward healing and growth. By acknowledging these signs, you begin to align yourself with Allah's purpose for your life, creating space for new opportunities and experiences that will enrich your journey. Conclusion: trusting the divine plan. As we navigate the complexities of life, it is essential to recognize the signs that Allah places in our paths. The feelings of restlessness, the closure of doors, the strain on our spiritual connection, the weight of stagnation, and the recurring patterns are all divine messages urging us to embrace change. Each of these signs serves as a reminder that Allah is always with us, guiding us toward a more fulfilling existence. In embracing these signs, we must cultivate patience and trust in Allah's timing. The journey toward change may not always be easy, but it is a necessary part of our spiritual evolution. Remember that Allah knows what is best for us, and sometimes the challenges we face are merely stepping stones to a greater destiny. Engage in daily reflection and prayer to stay connected with Allah. Seek His guidance and ask for the strength to follow the signs He provides. Surround yourself with a supportive community that uplifts you and encourages your growth. Embrace the changes that come your way, knowing that they are part of a larger divine plan designed specifically for you. Trust that as you move forward, each step taken in faith brings you closer to the peace, fulfillment, and blessings that await you. Life is a series of transformations, and by recognizing and responding to the signs from Allah, you can navigate these changes with grace and purpose. Remember, it is in the moments of uncertainty and discomfort that our true strength is revealed. Embrace the journey, for it is through the challenges that we often discover our deepest resilience and capacity for growth. Allah is always there, guiding you toward your ultimate purpose. Trust in Him and allowing the signs to illuminate your path.